Hi, everybody. I didn't realize the 30 seconds was on the timer, but here I am. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me tell you, the hair is slicked back, a blizzard's outside, and I'm in Northeast Pennsylvania, and I don't know if you guys who are from this area. I forget whether it was a blizzard of 92 or 96, but I remember it was one of the 90s, and the snow was like crazy. And supposedly it's supposed to be crazy now. We just had an outage prior to uh, a power outage about 20 minutes ago, and I didn't know if I could go live, but luckily everything came back on. We're good to go. So if I abruptly leave you or something happens with the feed, it's because of the winter storm outside. But let me just tell you guys, first of all, I just want to say I am completely blown away by how many of you are so excited about this program, about Manifesting with Marisa. Since 9 o'clock this morning, you guys have been signing up, getting on the Facebook page, on the private Facebook page that we have connected to the course. And I just can't believe how many of you are just taking that big step and really getting on the train to go to the station, because we're going to the 5D. It's finally here. A lot of you probably already started to actually experience some of the positive effects of the new dimension that has arrived. We're arrived. We had some sort of like last week and the week before. I'd say the last week and a half, maybe the last 7 to 10 days. If you guys have felt like you were about ready to just completely break down, it was kind of like in Back to the Future when he like fires up the flux capacitor and they just take off through the portal into it, Back to the Future. I mean, that's kind of where we were at. And so it was like 2020 is like leaving us with a big bang, and also a 15-year astrological cycle. So even though like everything in the past week and a half has been a lot of breakdowns for a lot of people. I mean, I've seen people with complete upheavals, but I know that there's like a better answer for it. I know that it was that last piece of karma that needed to be played out to be like launched into that next dimension of the 5D. And it isn't pretty when we're leaving the 2020. It's not going to be pretty. But I could tell you probably already started to see some of those new things coming up, those new things arriving that you haven't really seen in your life, and little glimpses of that life beyond your dreams. And this timing that I am starting Manifesting with Marisa, the 30-day Dream Driver program that we just talked about, enrollment for a lot of you who may not have been with us this morning, enrollment for the course opened today, 9 o'clock in the morning. It goes until December 23rd next week at 9:30 a.m. and it closes. So if you're going to be part of this journey with us, the reason I'm having an open and closed enrollment and not having just an open, like you could just take the course whenever you want, is because I designed it to be done at a certain time. I designed it so that we could take off at a certain time, so that we do the material during a certain 3-week process. And then by the time you're done with the actual course and the material, you guys are all getting the same material at the same time. And it is designed during that 30 days. Once that's finished, that is the portal, that is the dimensional space that is completely optimal to completely transition and transform. So while the material is amazing, because I love the material, like I created it, it's a blend of practical tools to totally increase your momentum even during busy times, and also plugging that source energy in the socket, tips on your intuition, tips on getting rid of draining energy, helping with self-sabotage, defeat mentality, procrastination, and also we are going to address everything on the multidimensional levels. So physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and psychic health, all of it is in Manifesting with Marisa. There are 4 modules. There are over 20 videos. There are worksheets. It is self-paced, but I do say to you that you have to take one day at a time and not rush the course through. So it will be given to you once weekly, all the materials for that course once weekly. And already the kickoff date for everything to begin is January 11th, 2021. we are going to be in a prime time astrologically to begin. But because this is the first launch, I decided to limit this to only 200 registrations. I was gonna open it up to everybody. I decided to limit it and make this a founders members launch. So congratulations to all the founding members who have joined since 9 o'clock this morning. I do have a lot of bonuses for everyone who is taking this first launch. The biggest bonus is that this course will not ever be this price ever again. Okay, so this is not me being salesy with you or anything like that. It is 50% off because it's the first launch, and you guys have been with me for as long as you have, watching this, being loyal listeners, everything like that. So it is half off, okay, for the course. So normally it's $397. It's going to be $197. So you're getting $200 off the course. Access to the private Facebook page. And let me tell you, Facebook page is already bumping. We're discussing topics. Everybody's talking about their goals, their dreams, their manifestations. The community is already flowing. So even though the actual course kicks off on January 11th, we're already starting all the work. The community and the energy around the community is already beginning, and it's going through the roof, and the excitement. And I'm awake because of this energy, because I have been up probably for 12 hours straight. And then I maybe got 3 hours of sleep in last night, because while I could have taken the course, taken it slower, and opened the enrollment for another week when I had more time, the timing has to be exact for your manifestation process, because you have to be in alignment with where the astrological aspects are and also where the energy is headed. And if you have too many energies against you, doesn't matter what you do, you're going to have a push and pull. So let me just go to some of the comments and see what's going on. Okay, and I'm just going to put the course link here, because some people are saying they're having a hard time getting to the course. If you're new here to Manifesting with Marisa, this is the office. Actually, it's the porch. But some people today were like, I missed the porch. I know. So I've been having the office in the lounge. The lounge is on Fridays. It's our magazine style talk show where we have intuitives and all sorts of intuitive guests and live music. We're our own version of, Jay Leno with mediums or something. I don't even know what it is. But somebody said to me, I wish the porch, and I didn't even realize that we weren't having the porch because I was so busy getting this manifestation course going. But the awning's been taken down because it's not a covered porch. The awning's been taken down, and there's like a blizzard out there. So there's no way that I can broadcast from the porch. So I'm asking people, there's got to be a winter theme. There's got to be some sort of winter theme. And somebody today told me to do the kitchen, because I do a lot of cooking and additive-free meals and high vibration-raising nutrition. So I thought maybe that's a good idea. So if you guys have some ideas for the winter until we get the porch back specifically, because we're going into, but for the winter, we're going to be doing Manifesting with Marisa. That's what we're doing starting January 11th to at least February 11th. And by the time we go through the next manifestation cycle, we're back in the spring and the awning's going to be up. But until then, you guys need to eat, right? So I guess I have to maybe do the theme of the kitchen, maybe the basement. I don't know. Tonight's the blizzard. So let me know what you guys are thinking as far as a new theme, just for 3 months until the porch comes back and we can actually broadcast with all the nice flowers and plants. So let me just say hi to everyone who's here. Lori, no, it wasn't 9. You were absolutely correct. You're here. Glad to see you, Lori. Lori is one of our founding members. She has joined the course, and one of the many who joined this morning. And I am very excited for Lori. She's got a lot of plans and a lot of goals. From what I've seen in the Facebook group, she's got a lot going on. So she's not late. No, you're not late. Julia, what's going on? Ann Nober is here. All you guys have joined the course. Ann Nober, I know Ann Nober. She's at every single webcast. Of course she's going to be at Manifesting with Marisa. I'm so grateful for you, Ann Nober. Beth Ann, you're here tonight. You're also part of the course. You have joined, and I see you on here a lot, and I have one of your questions from the Facebook group tonight to answer for you, because I know you posted something. So let's see, Marianne, you're part of the course. Katie, you're part of the course. Oh my God, everybody's here. I could keep going down the list. Everybody's part of the course. So it's so good to see all of you guys. Michael Ruff, hey, we got our first mail. Hi, Michael. Michael's been a part of my world for, 20 years, and he's part of the course. So yeah, so I just want to talk to you guys about we're in like a preparation stage right now, right? We're in a foundational stage. Um, that's what's going on. And for those of you that haven't registered yet, you have until the 23rd to register, to get on board with us, get part of the Facebook book group, announce yourself, meet everybody who's in the community, and start to talk about what you want to manifest. Because if you're with a group, that vibration's higher and you're able to actually be accountable to what you're manifesting. So that's really important too. And for the first 24 hours until 9 o'clock, no, because we started, yeah, till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, if you join within this 24-hour period, you do get an entry to win one of 11 prizes. I'm going to be doing 10 energy infused activation 5D bracelets, and these are a little bit different than the ones that I've been making before because they're specifically for this part of the cycle. So I'm going to be you're going to enter to win one of those. I'm also doing a 30-minute intuitive coaching giveaway call or Zoom, whatever you want to do. And that actually costs more than the course itself. So if you win that, you've made out. I don't have a value on these energy bracelets, but everyone wants one and I don't sell them. So I guess they would be a high value because each one is handmade. They're all different and they're all based on activating certain energy centers. And once you put them on, things just happen. I don't know how it works. Jennifer, nice to see you here. Beth Ann loves prizes, honey. Yep, I know. So Katie has an idea. It should be the fireplace or fireside. I have an electric fireplace. That might work. That's a good idea, Katie. That might work. And the kitchen. Fireplace in the kitchen. Do you guys want to like see me cooking, or do you want to just see me sitting by a fire so you guys can enjoy the fire behind me and get calmed by the fire? You could do both. It doesn't matter. All right, Tish. Hi, Tish. You're beyond excited about the course. I'm excited to have you. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. I'm just going through the feed very quickly. But like I said, I'm beyond grateful because without you guys, there wouldn't be people to manifest. So you guys have been with me for so long. And if this is your first time watching one of my live webcasts, I guess I should introduce myself. I'm medium, intuitive, and transformational guide. I added that one this year. Marisa Pell, and we are talking about the course that is coming up, Manifesting with Marisa, your 30-day dream driver program. Now, a lot of you have been talking about on the Facebook page. Let me get to the question here. This is from Beth. How do I make myself a priority in my life? Well, first of all, Beth, I just want to congratulate you because you already started doing that by deciding to make a decision for yourself, to make an investment in yourself. Now, I'm not saying you have to join my course. I'm not saying you have to do anything with me. I'm just telling you guys that if you're not part of the course, that's fine. But take advantage of this high manifestation time that starts in January. And if you're a creator, if you want to create a new life, if you just want more peace in your life, more contentment, you want to get rid of certain cycles, self-defeating patterns, January 11th is the time to start. But before that, you have to, like I said with Beth, what we're talking about, how do you make yourself a priority? Well, Beth, what I'm feeling with you and what I think is going to be really important, and I think a lot of people might benefit from this, we're taking the course as well. You don't want to have any distractions when you're taking the course. When you start the course, you kind of want a blank canvas. You want a clean slate. So you want to make sure that all of those things that are kind of extraneous energy, kind of like, let's think about an attic that has all old items that are broken, cobwebs, needs to be cleaned, and you want to go up there and make a bedroom out of it, right? You want to go up there and sleep, make another room. What do you have to do first? You have to like clean it out. So for you, Beth, it just feels to me, and this is the intuitive part of me talking because that's what I do as well. It seems to me you got to take some inventory, and all of you that are listening might benefit from this. But taking some inventory over what are the immediate needs in your life of things that you need to take care of and need to deal with right now. And what are some of the things that you really don't need to burden yourself with? those are some of the things that you might want to, for those of you that are taking the course, the founding members that are here, you want to put all those things aside, like till the course is over and a month after that. So really you're going to put 2 months aside for yourself. Number one, to get all the research and all the materials and to do the course. And the next 30 days after is when you're going to take all those actions to complete at least phase 1 of your goal. Okay. So you don't want to get to that point where you hit that high manifestation time and you're not ready to have that blank canvas in front of you and that paint set and that easel and have all your materials ready to take the course. Okay. So it's important right now. And a lot of people probably that are here that are taking the course are probably overachievers and probably do too much for too many people and put themselves kind of on the back burner. So I know for me, I'm kind of similar where I'm like, oh my God, I'm responsible for doing so many things all day long. And how am I nurturing myself and how am I making time for self-care? Maintaining life is hard. And that's probably why a lot of you haven't manifested to the degree that you'd like to yet, is because you were stuck in that maintenance mode. And the reason why you're probably stuck in that maintenance mode is because you have too many things on your plate. So it's really important, I think, at this stage of the game, you signed up for the course, right? And you want to make sure that before January 1st hits, and this is for everyone, not just for people taking the course, but for anyone who wants to take advantage of that time beginning January 1st, because that's when the 5D is really integrated with this dimension. I'm trying to put it more in simple terms, but that's when, right now we have 2 dimensions happening. We have the 5D and we have our dimension that's here. I call it the 5D because it's that new level of consciousness that we've all been really working toward watching these webcasts to get to. And we want to make that leap and make it free and clear so we don't have all this baggage like up in the attic, all those things up in the attic that you leave behind. So when January 1st hits, we have these separate dimensions. The dimensions will be integrating. And so it's almost like heaven's coming here and we're able to kind of fully integrate with that dimension. But you can't fully integrate with it and also be in the other one. So it's kind of like you have to do that cleaning process prior to moving on. So I guess, Beth, for what I'm feeling from you and what I'm sensing from a lot of people that want to manifest more is self-care, even though you have so much going on. Because right now the energy is moving so fast and there's so much to do. And sometimes when the energy moves that quickly, we try to keep up with that energy and we try to like pace ourselves with it. And then when it moves so fast, it's like we can't catch up to the energy. So we're continually trying to task ourselves to move ahead with that energy. I would tell you that you need to slow down. And I know that seems counterproductive and counterintuitive, but you really need to slow down at times during the day, at least for like 5 or 10 minutes throughout the day. A lot of people try to like race with the energy, thinking that if they integrate with it and they go as fast as the energy is moving and the erratic nature of it, which it is very fast and very erratic right now. It is not smooth. It's a very bumpy, turbulent road out there right now in a lot of ways. And we don't want to compete with it. And we don't want to think we have to keep up with it. And if we don't keep up with it, we think we're failing in some way. The best way to not attach to that is to detach and align higher. And so when you detach and align higher, you're automatically in a state where your nervous system, your body, your mind, and spirit is more acclimated to being centered and being in a self-care mode. So for people that have trouble with that self-care and that nurturing, I want you to try to do at least one thing for 5 minutes a day. I know it sounds like so simple, but I bet you couldn't do it for 7 days if you tried. So I want you, Beth, to think about that. But by taking this course, Beth, you are actually making yourself a priority. And I always tell people too, if you're trying to manifest on your own, I know I did this for so long in my own life because most of you are very intellectual, you're very capable of taking on all aspects of leadership roles in your life where you're like, well, I can handle this myself. I don't need to hire somebody to do this. I don't need to hire somebody to do that. I'll just do it all myself. I'll burn myself out. And then you have no energy left for yourself and to follow your dreams. And then it's 10 years later and you're still like, oh, I plan to do this at some point in my life. And there's always an excuse not to. So you really have to make that time for the self-care. And if it doesn't come naturally to you, it's just not like just gonna happen. You know what I mean? So I know you're saying, Beth, no, Sadies and so overachievers. Yeah, I know. I'm one of them. I understand. But what I'm saying to you guys for now, day one, you've signed on. You know, we're all excited. Keep that momentum going. Don't just drop it and be like, okay, I'll pick up where I left off on January 11th. There's like a lot to do. There's a lot to do before January 11th for each of you. All right. So let's see what Lori has to say. I feel if I declutter first, I can concentrate on the course. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you declutter, but that's clutter sometimes for us isn't just like physical clutter, like paper clutter or garbage. It's physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and psychic clutter. So think about all those levels, Lori. Think about simplifying. I think when we try to manifest, we try to think about everything we want to manifest like at once. And if you're not used to doing it and you're not used to focusing on exactly what you want to do, it can get overwhelming to where you're like, well, if I can't have all of it and I can't have it right now, I'm not doing it at all. And that's kind of our body and our mind kind of getting into that self-defeating nature. So I don't know. But yes, you actually are on the right path. And it's not like a cookie cutter answer for everybody. There might be some of you that are really neat and don't have a lot of stuff and don't need to declutter, but you might need to declutter mentally, or you might need to get yourself centered physically, or you might need to pray more. But I want you guys all to be ready for when this course starts, and I don't want you to lose focus because we're doing this, everything I'm doing is for a purpose. Everything I'm doing is for a reason. And I'm giving you this 2 or 3 weeks of time to get yourself ready so you're not just jumping into a course, taking it when your mind is all scattered and crazy, and then you don't really get much out of it. And then we're hitting that high manifestation time, which is only happening now. This is prime. I want you to be ready for it. So, oh, geez. Well, they're ready for it. Oh, let's see. Kim, what's going on right now? Your father is taking his, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Kim. I wish I had the words to give you hope during this time. I guess that's what I'm trying to do by having these webcasts and by keeping everybody in a positive spirit. I wish I had the words for you, Kim. It's just we really have to believe at this point that our guides and our angels and those on the other side are going to be there for your dad to help him make that transition, because it's kind of either like at this point in our history in the world and at this point in consciousness, it's either do you believe energy exists or do you believe that it's all over? I mean, and for me, I believe from everything I'm seeing in the last 21 years of my career that we go on and that this life is a lot harder than the next. And I have no doubt that your dad is going to be free of that earthly body of anything that he's got. But our consciousness goes on, and he will give you signs, when he decides. And I feel he's going to decide to go when he wants to go. And that doesn't take away the grief or the pain or the things, the losses there's a lot of losses this December, right? A lot of people losing people and a lot of upheaval going on. But Kim, I'm sending you a lot of love and a lot of empathy and compassion. And um, how do you find the Christmas spirit during this time? I'm going to put some positivity out there to you, Kim, because I feel like this is the best year to find the Christmas spirit. Now let's take away everything that's going on with you. Like, obviously it's going to be hard with everything you have going on. But for this year, I feel the Christmas spirit is alive more than any other year in the past 15 years, because everybody's realizing how precious life is and how much, we need to just, what's really matters is love for each other, love for our families. And it's not about, everything that it used to be about before the pandemic hit. So I would say to you, Kim, like, try not to force yourself to be in any state. Try not to force yourself to be in the Christmas spirit if you're not. Try not to force yourself to just be. It seems like you're trying to feel like feel in your mind like you should be something, or you should feel something, or you should be better than you're being. And you know what? Part of this time is just being wherever you are, however you are. And we've all, I'm sure here, have had situations and have been, in a place that you are, and it's not easy, and grief doesn't ever end. It takes a long time. But the good news is I feel like the Christmas spirit in the world, especially in our country, and with the energy that's coming through right now to help us transition, that our spirit guides, loved ones, and people on the other side are closer to us than they've ever been. So the Christmas spirit is more alive this year and during this pandemic than I think I've ever seen it. So I hope that you can really reach out. And if you're having trouble being in the human body and the human experience, the only thing I can offer to tell you for help is that no human being is going to help you. No human being is going to say something that's going to make it any better or easier, or is going to take away the pain that you're going through. However, the people on the other side can. And if you ask them to give you the strength, to let you know that they're around, to give you that peace of mind, you in silence will sit there, and you're going to least expect it. You're going to feel a wave of energy come over you, and you're going to know that they're around you, and you're going to know in your heart that your dad's going to be okay. So that's what I really feel for you. And I know that I probably didn't say the right words and take away, or maybe I didn't even answer your question, but I feel like if you reach out to them, they will be there to support you and your dad during this transition. And we're here for you. And I know a lot of people have put their prayers and energy out to you right now. So thanks for messaging. Let's see. Beth, I'm getting back to you because I did answer your question before. I think I'm going to take 10 minutes today to refresh something fun. You know what, Beth? That is an awesome answer. I am so glad to hear that, because a lot of people think, oh, manifesting, self-care, serious stuff, got to do this. It's just another discipline. Self-care, it's just another discipline. But you're saying I'm going to take some time during the day to do something that's fun, that's something I enjoy, something that's going to take my mind off of tasks, off of burdens. And you know what? I think you got the right idea. I know for me, I'm like a magazine addict. Like, I love sitting and reading all sorts of magazines, and that always makes me really happy. All different ones. I didn't even know that all these other magazines existed. Like, there's these bookstores out there that have, like, was like a modern cat magazine. I don't know. They have all these different kinds of magazines. So I think you have the right idea, Beth Ann. Wonderful. Michael Ruff, trust the universe. I agree. A lot of people are sending you, Kim, some prayers for you and, your dad. And we're here for you, and we're sending out a lot of good energy and love. So, okay, so somebody is here. I don't know what this is. Okay, this person's getting blocked because we don't talk about spells and spellcasters here. And I don't know why people, I don't know, that just comes up. So just ignore any people that are like soliciting or putting out stuff about, I don't know, they just come on the live feed sometimes and do that. If people try to solicit you or do things, just ignore them. Anyway, I think that's all for me tonight. I only got, like I said, 3 hours of sleep last night. And I'm just so revved up. And I'm so excited, but I'm like fading because I've just been like running off of all this exciting energy about this course. It's just awesome. Kim. Oh, Kim feels better. I'm so excited. Thank you, Marisa. Your words truly made a difference. I'm feeling the energy being sent from all of you. I'm so happy for you, Kim. Thanks for sharing that with us. Lisa, I love to walk every day and talk to the angels and spirits. It really does help. Going out in nature really does fuel the soul. Kristen, looking forward to January 11th. I'm looking forward to seeing you too, Kristen. Virtual hugs, Kim. Kristen, I'm really excited for you. I think you're going to be doing some amazing stuff. All right. Well, I think that I am going to try to just sleep for a while. We had an amazing first day of manifestation. And for those of you that didn't sign up yet, you have about 12 more hours to join and be entered into the bonus giveaways, which, like I said, I'm going to be picking somebody for a 30-minute intuitive coaching session, which actually, like I said, costs more than the course itself. And I'm going to be giving that away. And also 10 of the 5D energy bracelets that are activation bracelets only for this period of time. I'm going to be making all new bracelets. So if you signed up within the first 24 hours, number one, you're a founding member. Number two, there's going to be the first 3 people that signed up. I still have to look through all the records tomorrow. I'll know everything. But the first 3 people that signed up will be receiving 15-minute calls with me to talk about your goals and dreams. And we're going to be going over some stuff with you. And the first 5 people who sign up will be automatically be getting those energy bracelets. I'm going to be giving 10 away. And also be giving away that somebody's going to be winning that coaching session. That's all going to happen tomorrow after the first 24 hours are over, once I get all the reports of who signed up. So if you want to be entered to win those giveaways, get in before 9:30 tomorrow a.m. Everybody's having some stuff going on here. Kristen, Carol, Michael. Well, there's a lot of healing energy tonight in this. Sometimes we go fast. Sometimes there's a lot of stuff going on. We laugh. The lounge is still happening this Friday. We're going to be doing a special lounge because it's going to be the last Friday before Christmas, because the next Friday after that is Christmas. So we're not going to be having a show on Christmas. So we're going to be doing something really a little bit different on Friday. So make sure to come on the lounge on Friday at 9 o'clock and have some fun with us. April, May, and the June Bugs will be returning for their holiday special. And I just love hearing them. They just make me so happy. So they'll get us ready for that energy. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. So just remember, in the description of this video, if you don't know how to get to the course, I posted a link to the course information right in the comment section, and it's in the video section. And make sure you subscribe if you're on YouTube to the channel, so you're always getting the videos and updates. And make sure if you're on Facebook that you're getting the notifications for all the lives. But if you did sign up, you should be getting an invitation to the private Facebook group, which I'm going to be very interactive with. So I am very, very, very excited for all of you, and thank you for making this first launch of Manifesting with Marisa, your 30-day Dream Driver program that all of you helped me build for the past 7 months. Thank you for making it such a special day, and thanks for being a big part of this journey with me. And we'll get these energy bracelets moving. I got to get them going, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow. And we have a blizzard here, so we're probably going to be, I might be making bracelets tomorrow. Who knows? All right. Good night, everybody. Good night, Lisa. Good night, Paula. Good night, Kristen. And we are out of here like Suede. See you guys.